Let us remember before God and commend to his sure keeping those who have died for their country in war, those whom we knew and whose memory we treasure, and all who have lived and died in the service of humankind.
British Legion, Theydon Bois Branch, Roll of Honour, 1914 to 1918. George William Austin, Albert Thomas Brewer, Frederick William Brewer, George Anthony Dinn, Arthur Thomas Dinn, Albert Edward Gord, Joseph Gord, Albert William, Charles William Hagger, Horace John Hockley, Charles Holland, Ernest Frederick Holland, Edmund Eric Horn, Archibald Howe, Richard Abraham Parish, William Henry Pearce, John Pearson, Thomas Charles Paulson, Walter Rogers, Frank Charles Reed, John Reeves, Alfred Saville, Benjamin Stokes, William James Stokes, Christopher Joseph Street, George Stiles, George Albert Tiller, Alfred Stewart Tween, Alfred West, 1939 to 1945, Paul Sable Adler, Arthur James Clark, Owen Fairclough, Cyril Willem Furlong, George Good, Stanley Allen Gooch, John Thomas Gowlett, Douglas Richard Hardy, John Frederick J, Gordon Keane, Arthur John Bruce Kemp, David Kemsley, Harry Mead, Ernest Middleton, Leslie George Roberts, Francis Walter Saltwell, George Lewis Sharp, Herbert Pennett Smee, Walter Street, George Graham Rickwood, George Rowland Tagg, Herbert John Twin, Edward Ernest Warren, George Albert Whipps, Walter Henry Wright. This plaque is erected to the memory of 30 men of A Company, 6th Battalion, the King's Own Scottish Borders, killed by an enemy parachute mine which fell on Theydon Bois on 18th November 1940. R. Atkins, T. Coltman, A. Crozier, D.S.M. Davison, J.B. Dixon, A.B. Dobson, G.D. Douglas, J.T. Douglas, C. Gay, A. Gibb, P.F. Clancy, E.J. Goff, R. Hay, G.R. Hewitt, I. Hunter, T.W. Jameson, J. Kerr, M. Lanigan, S.M. Macready, J. Maguire, R.T. Murray, J.S. Proudfoot, J. Purvis, S.D. Reed, J. Rogers, D.W. Shanks, A. Shearer, R.H. Skilton. Let us also remember the 179 British troops and 55 foreign troops who lost their lives while serving under British command in Iraq, together with the 4,371 American lives lost during the 6-year conflict. We also commemorate the 456 British troops and 2,591 other coalition deaths in Afghanistan. They have all served their country with great honour and pride.